Hey everybody, Sickness here again to talk to you about what I bought and what I watched today. Today was kind of a sad day for my sickness. I only bought one title, and I only watched one title. Now, I know a lot of you might be thinking, so what, that's more than I bought, that's more than I watched. And fair enough, but for me, I don't always buy something every day, so buying one title, that's not so weird. But only watching one title, what was the point of even getting up? So, that's just not, it's not the norm for me. I usually watch at least two, sometimes even three titles a day, but just one, I don't know. The in-laws came in from upstate New York, so we saw them. Then I started fooling around on my computer, like in iTunes for a little bit. Then I just got you may notice that my VHS are rearranged, so I decided to rearrange my VHS for whatever reason. And before I knew it, it was like 9 o'clock. So I quickly popped something in because I had to watch something. I wasn't going to go a whole day without watching any movies. Um, so again, I only watched one title. But let's talk about what I bought and what I watched. What I bought today was Balto 2 Wolf Quest. And, I'm sure this movie is horrible, but it's got a badass name. Wolf Quest? This movie is probably as tame as hell, but which I guess doesn't really make sense. Tame as hell. Tame as heaven. Um, but it's got like the most badass title, Wolf Quest. It just sounds like this movie would be just hardcore. So when I bought this, I just laughed at that title. I thought it was just hilarious that they called it that. Um, I picked this up simply because yesterday I bought Balto on VHS, and I'm a completist. So if I own Balto, gotta own Balto 2, and as soon as I find Balto 3, I'll be buying that one too. I don't really plan on watching this anytime soon. I definitely want to check out Balto. I'll be watching that very, very soon. I want to watch that, definitely. Balto 2, it may be a few years till I actually get around to watching this one. Then for what I watched today. Animaniacs Wakko's Wish. If you guys remember from yesterday, I ranted and raved about, how much I've been looking forward to getting this. I've been looking for this title for years now. I finally came across it for $1. I was so excited. I had heard kind of bad things about this though. Reviews I've read were very mixed. I mean, it gets about 50-50 on the reviews, and I understand why. This wasn't all that great. I don't know what the reason was. I don't know. Maybe it was just written poorly, or perhaps sometimes when you try to take, the Animaniacs, as you know, is just a bunch of basically little skits in 1/2 hour show. And when you try to take, a little 5-minute skit and turn it into a 80-minute movie, it doesn't always work. So maybe that was the reason why. But for this movie, it wasn't bad. I mean, it was decent. If you like the Animaniacs, you're probably gonna like it, but it wasn't super funny. I mean, you watch a show like Animaniacs, you laugh all the time. When I watch that show, I'm just cracking up laughing. It's hilarious. I love all the gags. It's so good. But this just wasn't all that funny. They reused a lot of gags from the show, but they kind of just fell flat. And then other times, there just weren't enough jokes. Like, there just should have been more jokes, more puns, more slapstick, more goofiness going on. But it was a little, maybe I'd say a little tame compared to what the Animaniacs usually are. Because, the Animaniacs, they push the button a little bit. And there's one thing in one scene here where they do push the censor's buttons a little bit, but it's just one scene, and then that's it. It's basically just a line, actually. I guess it's Slappy's nephew Skippy. He says something about like my nuts are frozen, and Slappy says watch what you just said or something like that, and that's it. That's like the one like un-PC line that gets in this movie. So again, it's not that it's bad. It's just not as good as it could have been, not as good as it should have been, and definitely not as good as the show. But I'm still glad I got this. I have wanted to get this for years. As an Animaniacs fan, it's definitely, like a gem of my collection. I definitely treasure this. So I'm glad I have it. it was decent. If you're into Animaniacs, you like animation, you probably want to check this out. Uh, I don't know. I liked it. But I didn't love it. We even get there's some weird. I hate when they do this. This movie came out in '99, so of course they had to throw in like a little bit of CGI in there. So every now and then they're just like they'll pan or something and it'll be in CGI except for the Animaniacs. They'll still be in the hand drawn style, and it just looks really out of place and really weird. I don't know why they do that, but that's the way like movies from this time are. They would be all hand drawn except for like one or two little things. They would just do CGI just for the hell of it, and I don't know. It's always weird when they do that. But again, decent. If you can see here on the back, right, well, just glare. Right there, it says contains over 10 brand new original Animaniacs songs, and it does. There's a lot of singing in this. I'd say, I want to say 50% of this is singing, but it's probably more. It's maybe like 65% of this movie is just all singing. So it's definitely somewhat of a musical. But again, with the funniness, the songs are kind of, I don't say they're bad, but they're not funny. You listen to a lot of the Animaniacs songs on the show, and they're hilarious, and we all remember them. You're not going to remember any of these. They're just sort of narrating this story, and they could have just talked. They didn't really have to sing. But so 10 brand new songs that aren't that good. So I know I keep seeing a lot of negative things about this, and I know I keep making this movie sound like it's horrible, but it's really not. I was building myself up. I really expected an 80-minute Animaniacs movie. How awesome is that going to be? And it just wasn't very awesome. So again, like I've already said, if you're into the Animaniacs and you're into animation, there's no reason why you wouldn't want to get this. You'll definitely want to pick this up. Besides it's rare, so definitely grab it if you can find it. But it's nothing special. You're not going to watch this and be in love with it. You're going to watch this and then want to put in one of the volumes on DVD. So again, good but not great. So that's it. That's all I bought and all I watched. Like I said, only bought one and only watched one today. Tomorrow is Friday, so I plan to definitely watch some more tomorrow, but I think we're going over to the in-laws again, so we'll see how many toes I get watched tomorrow. Hopefully we won't be there for too long and I can get through some stuff. Definitely probably watch them as soon as I get home from work to get something down, and then maybe I'll stay up late and watch some more stuff and do like a late video. Also want to say one last thing. Today, I looked at my channel, my YouTube channel, and noticed that I joined on the 7th. And so that makes today officially 3 weeks since I joined YouTube. And today I hit my 100 subscriber mark. I'm actually up to, last time I checked, 103 subscribers. So hit my mark today on exactly my 3rd week anniversary of being on YouTube. So I'm definitely excited about that. Thank you guys for subscribing again. And that's it. So thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned to see what I bought and what I watch tomorrow. See ya.